President Hugo Chavez spent billions of dollars modernizing Venezuela's military. At the height of an oil bonanza, a steady flow of new warplanes, missiles, and tanks were purchased as Chavez sought to make Venezuela a military might. But tumbling oil prices have forced a halt to Venezuela's military spending. According to a new report by Stockholm International Peace Research Institute, Venezuela slashed its military budget by 34% last year, more than any other country in the region. For many, the downsizing comes as no surprise as President Nicolas Maduro makes across-the-board budget cuts in the face of falling revenues.
Maduro may have realized that there are other priorities beyond buying equipment, although reductions in military spending are the types of cuts most likely to be rejected by the public.
The report adds that defense spending dropped by more than a third, from $4.4 billion to $2.9 billion in 2014, as Maduro pledged to uphold his government's trademark social programs. This comes as relations between the U.S. and Venezuela have hit a new low. Last month, the U.S. imposed sanctions against Caracas, while Maduro has also warned the National Assembly of a possible U.S. attack. But even with Maduro struggling with low poll numbers, backlash from the armed forces seems unlikely, even in a country with a history of military coups. Despite the drastic fall in defense spending, some analysts say the armed forces remain loyal to the Maduro government.
The power of the military is not based on its firepower, but rather the institutional power that it has in the Maduro government.
The president has appointed more than 300 officers to top political posts. Since Maduro took office, the armed forces have created their own television channel, bank, and benefits for cars and homes. But even in a time of military budget cuts, any alternative to Maduro would probably be a bad deal for the country's military. Markovitsfiled, CCTV, Caracas.